Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gamers for Hope, Gamers Against Cancer 2026. I'm your host for the next run. I'm Howling Mad Mike, and just during the intermission, we have had a further 2 donations. We've had $10 from Pinky Noise with a comment sent from the Pink Couch, and we've had $10. Forgive me, this is a username that could be pronounced various ways. It's either like excess or lick excess, LYK excess, however you pronounce it. They've donated $10 as well, and that has taken us to $1,520. So thank you to those people who have donated, and particularly for rounding off the number, because we now only need $480 to hit our event target. $2,000 would incidentally be absolutely awesome. But if you can donate, you have the pinned comment at the top of the chat, or you can do it the hard way. You can visit the website gamersforhope.com/donate. But thank you everyone who has donated so far. But we're going to keep this moving. We're trying to get things back on track with the schedule. So I'm going to hand things over because it's Paige with The Last of Us Left Behind. Paige, take it away.
Alrighty, hello, yes. I'm going to try and very quickly speedrun this intro while I quickly set up for the run. Pretty much, sorry, set up, look at me. Yeah, so this is The Last of Us Left Behind. This is the standalone DLC, I guess you could say, of The Last of Us. Last of Us, greatest game of 2013. It won every award, pretty much. I mean, that and GTA 5. Time starts the second we skip this first cutscene, so I will say when. But yeah, no, so this is about nearly 2-hour DLC cut down to about 9 minutes. So time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now you're all worried that there'd be no horses. I had to double check this. There's a horse. Hope you're all happy about horses. There's a horse right there. It is a horse statue, but yeah. I mean, there are horses in The Last of Us, but we won't see actually any walking, talking horses. Horses don't talk. But basically, we are going to do a very cool skip. So we're currently in Chapter 1, however, and this is very broken, very broken. It did get patched out of the remake, that's why we're playing the remaster from like 2014. If we grab this brick and spin around and get it first try, and hopefully not clip through the floor, we didn't clip through the floor, and we walk backwards. No, okay, I missed it. Hold on a sec. We have to walk down, hit some stairs. Oh, I got it. I took fall damage because I skipped a step. Now we're at the bottom floor, we can turn around, right? So we're in Chapter 1. It's hard to know where I am because I can't really see. It's also really white. Now, wait, I'm going to wait for the guitar strum. Now we're in Chapter 5. However, we are soft locked, so I'd have a restart encounter, just so I can... Okay. Now we're in Chapter 5. We've skipped about 4 chapters. There's a whole flashback and a few other things, but we've just simply by doing that one glitch, we've skipped about four chapters. So now it's a lot of this run is unfortunately RNG hell. I seem to run a lot of games that are RNG hell. My least favorite being Fallout 2, but this one is a little worse than Fallout 2. So we're going to run through this way and get shot. Okay, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Basically, we want to kind of distract them so they'll start attacking the infected instead of me, but they're attacking me. Go away, go away. Okay. And for anyone wondering, in the TV show, did they have an episode based on this? They did. I think it was episode 5, 6? I don't remember. There was an episode they made. It was good. So yeah. Alright, let's grab these. Thankfully, if we hold triangle, we can basically pick up everything. So let's hopefully have good aim. Are we going to be cracked on the sticks? We're cracked. Holy crap. Okay, so we're going to run through here. We're going to try and not accidentally alarm anyone. We're going to sneak through here. We're going to aim because we need to try and kill this guy. Now we're going to do the technically OG strat, which this is the same strat we used to use back in the day to actually like get through that, like to skip the 5 chapters before we actually found a better strat. And it's not working. And my OBS is lagging. Great, love that. Okay. Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to like glitch our camera inside of that, which will do that whole white despawn everything thing, but it's not doing it, which is fantastic. Oh, got it. There we go. Basically, when we make everything white, it basically just like gets rid of everyone. So yeah. However, we have the fight is not over, and we can't do that glitch again because it will actually soft lock the game. So what we have to do is we have to reload, and we have to go for headshots. Not like that. Not like that either. Like that. I don't really have the ammo for this. Okay, I don't have the ammo for this. I'm going to miss, so we're going to have to do the safety strat. I've grabbed this. That's all I'll see it. He's run away. Usually you have a planned route. If it goes wrong, it's usually a reset, but this is a marathon, so I can't really reset. Okay, hello. I'm out of ammo. Shoot. Okay, it's fine. Let's do this. Brick. No, I'm going to get caught by that guy. Yeah, he's going to kill me, innit? It's okay, we'll try. We have to kind of... If everything goes wrong, we kind of have to, like, try our best to make everything go right. I need to kill this guy so I can get his hunting rifle. Okay, I died. Well, it's fine. It's fine. This bit is really tricky because, like, Ellie is, like, so... Like... She's not as good as Joel is. As, like, Joel is quite powerful. Oh, that's bad luck. That's bad RNG. The hunting rifle's fallen down here. Nope. Where did the hunting rifle go? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Molotov cocktail. Yep. Oh, me. Oh, man. Alright, it's fine. Basically, here we just need to kind of wait for someone to yell the F word and then infected. So... or until we start hearing them. Hunting rifles are basically one hit, so we're going to try and thing. Okay. He's dead. Okay, one more guy. Oh, yeah, there we go. I have to kill this guy or he'll just keep grabbing me. He isn't dead yet. Oh, no, he is. No, he's not. He's that. Okay, now he's dead. So now we've heard the words F infected. We want to try and pull off that glitch again, which we don't need to worry too much. We just need to worry if a runner starts getting close to us, because that's going to be a slight issue. Come on. There we go. Got it. We're going to restart encounter, which spawns us right in front of the shutter. We're going to open the shutter, and now we're on the final part of the run of the final flashback. There's supposed to be flashbacks where you play like a brick throwing minigame and a water gun minigame, and you're basically like supposed to fight a bunch of infected, like stalkers, clickers, and these guys. And a couple of runners as well, but yeah, pretty much we skipped all that, and so this is our friend Riley. If you played the main game and you haven't played this, you may know Ellie kind of like bring her up in the really depressing part just after when her and Joel have like their first like big argument. If you haven't played The Last of Us, you probably won't know what I'm talking about, but if you played The Last of Us, when they have that big argument in their house before, you know, just after you meet Tommy, or see Tommy for the second time. Yeah, so here we're going to really hope that one of the infected does not get me. And yes, these are called infected. Do not call them zombies, because they're not. If you call them zombies to any Last of Us fan, you'll be eaten alive. They hate... I mean, the Last of Us community are nuts. Like, they hate when they're called zombies. It's nuts. So yeah, okay. So we're going to do that. And this guy's going to attack us, so we're just going to spam square. So we're going to attack this guy, and then it's pretty much just a lot of running. So Mike, if you want to say anything, Mike, feel free.
Absolutely. Well, I promise I will not call them zombies. They are infected, as Paige rightly point out. But we are Gamers for Hope, Gamers Against Cancer 2026, and we are raising money for the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation. We've had a lot of lovely, lovely donations over the last couple runs, but please do keep them coming in. You can see the pinned comment at the top of the chat there, or as I said, if you want to do it the long way, it's gamersforhope.com/donate, or indeed, if you want to just learn more about our event, because we have two events. We have Gamers Against Cancer and Gamers Against Suicide later in the year. You can just visit our website, gamersforhope.com. But before I hand it over to Paige, just a reminder, if you are not in a position to donate, please don't forget all of the lovely things you can do on Twitch. You can drop us a follow. You can give us a sub. You can either give us that delicious free gifted sub if you're an Amazon Prime member, or if you have them, you can drop us some bits. Just anything you can do, or just share the link to the Twitch channel with your friends. Anything you can do to help spread the awareness of Gamers for Hope helps us spread our ability to raise money for these wonderful causes. So please do keep those donations coming in. But as I said, if you can't donate, there are other ways you can help us too. But back to Paige. There's a zombie on you. Wait, no, infected.
There is. No, it's not my friend. And 3, 2, 1, that's time. So you may notice I was quickly filling up my Coke there when there was a quick time event going on. That quick time event is fake. It doesn't exist. It's not real. No, basically, Riley will shoot her anyway. I'm going to leave this going. I'll turn it down a little bit, though, while Mike outros. But yeah, while I outro and then Mike can. But yeah, that's The Last of Us Left Behind. Fantastic game. If you haven't played The Last of Us, I'd recommend it. It's on PC, so... You've got no, it's the final. I mean, PlayStation aren't releasing any more PlayStation games on PC, so if you want to play it, feel free. It's also on PS3 and other stuff like that, so definitely play it. I run a lot of the games. You find me on Twitch if you want to. Yeah, but that's it. So thank you for watching. That's also my final time on the stream because I've not got no hosting shift, and this is my final run. So yeah, and there's Joel.
Okay, super. Thank you very much for that very, very entertaining run. And yes, as somebody who runs a lot of games with RNG factors as well, I sympathise entirely. RNG is not fun in a speedrun. But we are going to move swiftly along, and in a change to our scheduled broadcast, we are going to be skipping the special event coming up next, so we can get straight onto Bad Way with PBB 8, because we're trying to get the schedule back on track. We're about 5-10 minutes over, so it seems the easiest thing to do is to just skip over that. So apologies any of you that the 2 or 3 of you that may have been looking forward to that, but we are just skipping straight ahead to the next speedrun. So we're going to take a brief intermission, but coming up shortly, we will have PBB 8 with Bad Way, so don't go too far. Grab yourself a coffee or a tea or any kind of beverage. We'll be back very shortly.